So I perfected this even more. So I found out this right here is my key because it's just the same as all these pieces of wood in terms of the square shape. And this, and all these are now perfect. I have to glue those pieces together to that, and that will completely fill in that gap. And then I'm going to need to just completely color that in black, and that'll be my perfect space to put the legs on. That's where I'm going to need to put those legs on. And I'll also cut like shade these black as well, these corners. That way I'll know exactly where the corners are going to need to be exactly when they're completely on there. And this is the tabletop bracing. Pretty much what I'm making here. Wherever I left the actual tabletop bracing. Hello. So the tabletop bracing is what I'm making right now. The whole thing. I'm just piecing it all together without gluing anything. And I decided to cut everything first and then piece everything first. Completely piece it before I completely glue it. That way it all completely fits before I completely glue it. And then I'll just completely make sure it fits and forms, and then glue it. And let it sit and set, and then I'll add more pieces to it. But thankfully, everything is a perfect block. I can use this key here and go completely inside of this corner. That's what I needed to do. Just go into that corner. And this is loose, so I'm going to knock it out, but it can do that. And again, just needs to go into that corner. That doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be able to sit upright. And same idea, just has to be able to sit upright and flat. And I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on this, as I'm going to have cross bracing going across up here, like cross bracing as well, like going across the top, or the so it's not just all the wood, all the points having all the pressure on the points. It'll have cross bracing on the opposite ends as well. But this is just the tabletop bracing, so yep. And I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping it completely plumb every time I'm on it, so that way I don't touch it. I slid this underneath here, so that way it helps me to keep this underneath. That way it helps me to be able to get in and out of here without knocking into these pieces of wood. But I'm gonna go ahead and get myself my Sharpie marker out of this little kit, my marking kit, I guess you might call it, and just start marking. There's probably a better way of doing this, but you know what? This is my way of doing it right now, and it's getting me there where I need to be. And this is going to be a sweet tabletop. It's going to go right here, and it's going to fit across here perfectly. I guess I am Jeremy DeNovo. At least I was when I came here. Okay, still am. It or whatever. Yeah, very hairy, very scary. AKA Mr. Variety. For @ who needs designers, @ who needs designers, all one word, regular spelling. You can find my socials like that. And I have a website, who needs designers with a Z. You can figure that out too, can't you? Thanks. See ya. I need to sleep,